In the beginning, there was the end. But that end was also a new beginning. This story has been told by many a friend, a tale in which no one is winning. Time and time again, a cycle long-standing, creating recurring travesties, in which misunderstandings and egos demanding fuel barbaric complexities. We beg of you to review the facts and sift through the man-made trials and tribulations to concretely define what is now abstract and advise the future generations. First, you all must understand, there was a divide in the Arcane land. Just as the stars have never met the rivers which flow, so separate and complete were the people of the above and below. In the flattened earth where the hermit dwelt, two children met by utter chance, bonding over the hands they were dealt and their shared unusual circumstance. Minor had been raised underground by the odd. Amongst the sulfur and sludgy grime, they worshipped him in the name of their false god, a beacon of hope for their kind. Major grew up above, under the rising sun, amongst the shimmering and sublime. Raised by a Fortuna since the day her life begun, past connections buried in time. They continued to meet in secret under the waning moon. As leaders of opposing lands, the lovers were marooned. But the stars aligned in due time to unify the estranged. The highest priest made a decree.
A wedding has been arranged.
The people of Arcana gathered to attest, but before the bond was unified, the hermit did detest.
Stop this abomination. I regret it must be said. You two are next of kin, and therefore cannot be wed.
Scheiße.
Shock turned into chaos. Minor slain on sight. The broken promise now fed into ravished fury and delight. Major devastated by the secret revealed too late. For deep inside her womb, she already felt her fate.
Major, you must push.
Maternal complications left the babes in Miss Fortuna's care. She felt an obligation to let the fates decide. Fortuna placed the babies in baskets on the river of despair, then turned her back on the world she knew to isolate and hide.
May the wheel turn in your favor.
Meanwhile, the war in the valley was about to implode. A most curious chain of events began to unfold, involving a bird and a bomb never meant to explode. Some things simply cannot be foreseen or controlled. Time is like a circle, a clock without a face. When no one learns from past wrong turns, you'll always end in the same place.